Yes, sir. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to the 7 of 7, the Drink Back Game show that inebriates the minds of our guests. Tonight, we are diving deep into the mind of a creative genius whose influence spans the realms of music videos, TV shows, and of course, blockbuster films. Yes, get ready for a night filled with fun, facts, and fascinating stories. Definitely, questions are sharp, and of course, the answers, well, they might just surprise you. So grab your drink, settle in, and let's get this show started. This is the 7 of 7, and my name is Hojay. And tonight we have a very special guest, an award-winning director and producer whose career is filled with iconic moments behind the camera. His works has transformed the Nigerian entertainment landscape from music videos to hit TV shows, and of course is the son of one of the legends of Nigerian television. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the visionary director of Seven, Suspicion, and Ineka the Pretty Serpent, the one and only Tosin Igho!
Yeah.
What's good, Tosin?
How's it going down now?
Are you ready to drink?
I'm ready now, long time.
So the rule right here on the show, are you ready for the rule?
I'm ready for the yes.
Is that throughout the duration of this session, the tradition is I will ask you 7 questions. Yes, and all about your life, your career, and of course everything about you. And for each question we do not get correctly, we'll be taking 1 shot. No so problem. You ask, if I get it wrong, I take 1 shot.
Someone tell me to help me drive, that I can survive.
No, you'll be chauffeur driven. You're good. You're good. So pick your poison. What would you like to drink tonight?
You decide. Yeah.
Okay, let me do a mix of both.
Yes, you can do a mix of both.
All right. So let's talk about let's touch on Tosin the filmmaker.
Okay.
Yeah, you have Suspicion.
Yes, come in.
Talk to us about Suspicion. Funny enough, somebody watched, I think you did like an exclusive screening for, you have people that you're doing exclusive screening for.
And I always work like that. I always I have creatives that I say, come and see my first cut, or come and see the stuff like that. And then I work on it based on feedback. And now do a second cut. Before I get to a final place, I just always work like that.
And the person was like, yo, Tosin has an amazing movie coming out. Like, I'm not the guy that will sit and watch a movie, but this one, I watch it and I will watch it again. That's what the person said. I'm like, Tosin's a bad guy. So talk to us about Suspicion.
No, Suspicion is basically it's a story. A lot of people have ways they come up with ideas and Suspicion, I had a dream.
Yeah?
And that's how, some of my ideas actually come to me like that. I had a dream.
You cannot dream about money.
You dream about money and girls, right? We all dream about everything, but also I remember my dreams, which is way. So I just had some dream about some scenario and of a scene that now in that sitting up and I created that thing. And I made a short film, it's a while back. And yeah, some of the jobs I've even done like on TV came from that short film, do you understand? So, and then I sat down about 2021 and I was about to make a film independently, and I figured, let me revisit this short film I made, and I then wrote it into a feature.
Yeah. And
then that's what you guys are watching now. And we shot it in 2022 actually.
Why the delay?
We produced. I made the film in 2022. I had like the first cut ready early 2023.
Okay.
I was going to go to the cinemas and things like that, but then that's when Prime Video came into Nigeria.
Oh yeah.
And they called it Glance of the Film, and from there, like, I know this is going to be an original, blah 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 blah. And then we started working towards that process, and that took a while. That's basically.
Okay. Let me not put you on the spot. As a filmmaker, which do you prefer, going on the streaming platforms or the cinema?
That's a deep question. Do you want me to give you the full answer or just my personal yes or no?
Give me the full answer.
The full answer is this. The actual business of filmmaking is going to the cinema.
Okay.
Yeah. The process the way it is structured in Nigeria makes it a bit difficult for the filmmaker to prefer going to the cinema. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of it's a lot more expensive, there's a lot more you need to do, and it becomes a feel seats thing. while if you're going to the streaming platforms, if you want to tell your story, how you want to tell it, make the kind of films you want to make, it's easier to just have it go there. And so it becomes a preference of, okay, are you ready for the cinema journey? It's not like you don't want to go, it's just a journey you have to go on. So like maybe going to the streaming platforms is going to go and lift 20 kg.
Yeah.
And we're going to cinema is now lifting 400 kg with the Jonathan. So that's what you have to, those kind of things.
Does it have to do with cabals? Is there like a cabal?
I think, I wouldn't say there's a, I mean, do you want the straight answer? Do you want yes or
I'm
no?
catching Tosin today.
The straight answer or yes or no?
Straight answer.
Straight answer.
Yeah.
No, not exactly. You asked for the straight answer.
All right, so you can pick one. What we will do right about now is we sign in a dotted line that will obey by the rules. You can pick one.
Okay, let me go with the hardcore first.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be filling this up, ladies and gentlemen. So Tosin will obey by the rules.
Yes.
I ask one question, you miss, and you drink. Oh.
Yes.
So help us God. So I'll be filling this up, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we're both clear on the rules, we'll go on a quick break, and it will be time to drink. You know that's what I like. Yeah. So let's go. Yes, welcome back to the 7 of 7. Like I said earlier, we have Tosin Igho in the building tonight. It's on the hot seat, the super talented one. Like I feel what we used to strike the deal. So now it's now time to start afresh. 7 on your side, 7 on my side. Straight up drinking. And of course, it's so great to have you right here in the studio. Let's pick your brain today.
All right.
Yes. So before becoming a film director, you started as an artist.
Yeah.
Definitely. So let's talk. What inspired your musical journey, and how did you transition from being that guy in front of the camera to the guy behind the camera?
Okay, what inspired the musical journey in the first place?
Yeah.
I'll definitely say, when I was, this is a very weird story. When I was, say 14, 10, so let me think I was 10, 11.
Okay.
The first instances was my older, because I'm the last kid, we were 6, so I'm the smallest. So my older brothers and older cousins were interested in rap music, and they used to listen to a lot of hip hop, Tupac, or whatever the case is. And I was the young one who was, trying to, okay, I'm inspired by my older brothers and stuff. And it got to a point where I then started, especially from Tupac, I would take his CDs and then write out the lyrics. Like I would rewind and write it down. And there was one day I actually got trashed by my parents. My dad used to hire out equipment. So they'd leave the equipment in the house. So they came back home and found me one day, switched on the cameras and everything, and I was recording myself rap. So I would actually record myself rap and take it and go and start trying to figure out things. So because the tools were there, well, I mean, they brushed me because it was expensive equipment. I shouldn't be messing with. But so it was around there, and I'd say everything was combined. It's not like I was inspired to be a musician and not a filmmaker.
Yeah.
Everything was combined. I was just around it. My high school was next to NTA. So when I finished school, I didn't get picked up. I walked into NTA, and I was in the studios, and I would go and meet one of that. So I know a lot of the NTA veterans. You go and sit down with this person, this Benson, or whatever. I say, good afternoon, and you be Jonathan. So you were seeing those people. So I was kind of seeing the cameras, so one thing didn't happen. It's just I did one before I did the other.
Yeah, I get you. Now my question right here. What is the term used for the art of combining different sounds to produce music?
Producing. Combine different sounds to combine music. Let me just drink, bro. Because I think my knowledge is producing, music producing. Is that the right answer?
Yeah, I don't know. I just want you to drink.
Yeah, all right. Well,
you want to drink too?
Yeah, I'm drinking. Let's just forget about that one.
Let's just go.
Where did I put the glass here?
Yeah, you can put it so that you'll be seeing your failure.
That's right.
Music composition.
I was close. I said music produce.
Okay. My next question, Tosin. So you've directed music videos for some of Nigeria's biggest artists, the likes of the Bands, Terry G, Samuel Poso, and the likes. What was it like working with these guys?
Because I was a musician myself, so I had a lot of understanding. So a lot of things that
For an artist being a diva, you know.
I understood what they needed. I mean, like, when I was in South Africa, I actually had my own modeling agency.
Oh.
So maybe the day before, instead of just meeting, I would try to get together, come and be drinks, we're talking on my hands. So I knew how to collect my money.
That's very necessary.
So you know how to put them in place first. When you start saying, we need this extra car.
Yeah.
We need
I get you.
You get what I'm saying?
Now, since you've worked with the band, let me see. In what year did the band release its hit song Oliver Twist?
And these questions, gangster. I'm just I know a range. I don't know a year.
Give me a range.
Between 20 Oliver Twist, have you?
Yeah.
It will be between 2009 to 2013. Between there.
Yeah, give me one.
Let me say 2011.
You're wrong.
When was it?
2012.
See, close.
Yeah.
I just know a range.
So this is that proud moment that I always like to introduce. So 2 down on Tosin's side, and everything is filled up on my side.
Shall I ask my own now?
It's your turn now.
Okay, wonderful. And now that I'm here, should I make my questions harder, man?
But those questions are...
Okay. What is the name of Tosin Igho's biggest reality TV show?
Wait. That you are filming, Abi?
No, that I created.
This thing on African Magic now. No. I know this now. Judging Matters.
Oh.
I will say
I said the questions are easy. I should have made them harder.
How is it like shooting that project?
It's hilarious. It's fun and it's hilarious.
Are they real people?
Yes, they're real people.
True life story.
This what happened when I was trying to get the show done. I realized when you watch like Judge Judy and everything.
Yes.
You know, I don't know if it's a trade secret I'm giving out, but you see those court cases. She pays the fees.
Yeah.
So like when she rules this person, she pays. That's how you get people to come for the show.
Oh.
So there's a budget of what you cover. You get them. So like okay, if you have a case, come. If it's settled, we will cover.
We'll pay you.
We cover whatever settlement is. So if you with now Beckins, that's why people bring their real stories because it's like this guy has known me for 6 months. If he come. If you come here and
I'll collect my cash.
I can. If I win the case, you come. If you don't want to pay me and you win the case, then I won't pay you. But do you understand?
Oh, now I
so
get
they
it.
come. So it's real. They are very, very real stories.
Oh, now I get it.
There was once we had a story where one guy said, "You took my generator. If you don't want to give me generator, let me be servicing your wife. You don't want to pay back."
How did that case go?
I mean, he won the case now, so they paid him the money.
Don't lose that kind of case, so. Your turn. Your second question. Hey,
I wish I put harder questions now. Like, now that I look at it. Okay. This one is you can never guess. What was the name of Tosin Igho's first music group in Nigeria?
Tosin, you know I said I've interviewed you before.
The first one.
The very first one.
Very first.
The group of 6 or 7.
When we were like 17.
Oh.
Let me shift there.
No. I know this. Damn. I can picture the name of the group.
You might picture the music video or something, but I don't know if you can remember the name. If you know this one, the cut cap for everybody.
I know this, Sha. I know this, but I can't pick it. Tosin was in a group. Officially, people were like 6, 7
There were
guys.
6 people as first.
Yeah.
When we were parking cars and doing
Damn. I know this. It will pay me if you call the name and I just remember, but...
Immaculate.
Where's everybody, by the way?
Man, South Africa, UK, America. I'm like the only one that is
still doing
in.
entertainment.
It's in Nigeria even.
Doing entertainment?
Yeah.
Do you guys still keep in touch? Like,
We keep in touch. One member is in America. It's the one that we used to sing.
oh, okay.
His name is Ash. He's in America now. He's moved there with his family.
I'm sure you guys are too busy that it has not dawned on you guys. Like, you know what? Let's just do something for the road. Hell no.
No,
That ain't happening.
I mean, the industry has changed now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the thing about it is us, we're influenced by the rappers. And
Yeah.
influenced. I mean, the guys today were influenced by the band and them. So
Yeah.
we're influenced by the Afro beats, which is different. We were influenced by
Core
50
rap,
Cent,
yeah.
Tupac people. So we
Yeah.
were rapping.
Yeah.
The industry has changed. So, I mean, I don't know if anybody wants to hear an immaculate album right now.
You don't go bad.
Yeah, I mean, for the people who listen,
Yeah,
then
to
you have
rap,
to just
yeah.
target that market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's all good. So 2 down on Tosin's side,
Yeah.
1 down on my side for Immaculate that I know, but it's all right. We'll go on a quick break, and of course, when we come back, the drinking continues. Yes, OJ still right here in the building. Tosin Igho also still in the building. 2 down on his side, 1 down on my side, and I hope they keep falling down on his side.
That's the prayer.
Are you ready for my next question?
Yes, I'm ready. I know, but I mean, your questions are difficult. So let me hear.
That's it. Okay, let me give you this one now.
Mhm.
You should know, because this is about your dad, the
Yeah,
legendary.
All right.
Yes, your father Peter Igho is a legendary figure on Nigerian
Yeah,
television.
I hope I know this
Um,
one. The guy don't go here.
So you touched on how you saw equipment at home and
Yeah.
everything. How did growing up in such a creatively driven household, how did they influence your career, and of course the lessons you learned from all of this?
The honest truth is that, look, there are sacrifices. If you have a father who is that, because you know, that time was when it was a strong piece of time. What I say is like, NTA was the biggest TV station in Africa, and there was a lot of demand. It demanded a lot from him because he was the executive producer of all programs.
Yes.
So he demanded a lot from. So I can't lie to you. As a young guy, I did not like see my father as much as you know. So he was. But the thing about it is that they always shot episodes in our house. Yes, and they didn't know. Look, it should just come and shoot in the house. So you might just be chilling. The next thing, Sadiq Daba is entering the house. What's his name? What's his person? I mean, like celebrities just walking. You might be on the floor, so just like next. Good afternoon.
Oh, wow.
You know, and you roll in the house, and they're shooting a scene, and you're like, okay, wow, this is happening right now. But apart from that, it's really when I got older, when I started getting older, and we could start having conversations.
Yeah.
Then I could now start benefiting from his talents and his skills and all that. But when I was young, my mother basically, do you understand? But I can't lie, it's the thing that I still do. If I go to places and people say, look, I'll say, yes, my father is Peter Igho, and whatever benefits I can get from it, if I can get, I'll get, do you understand?
That's
so
what's
I'm
up.
say it was beneficial. Yes.
All right. Now my question. In what year did the legendary Peter Igho win the prestigious
Okay, I won this one.
Nigerian National Merit Award?
Okay, well, I don't know.
Oh, you thought I was going with KMC?
Yeah, very good.
I don't
Okay,
catch up.
National
Because that
Merit.
one you got on stage with him.
Of course, yes, I would have known that year. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew.
Is it the same year?
Eh?
No, but
Nigerian National Merit
he's won so
Award.
many awards.
Yeah.
There's almost no way I can know what year exactly.
And that's the whole idea, so that you will not know and
That's
drink.
it.
Because I knew you thought I was going to ask for the AMVC. AMVC said that you got up on stage with him.
You know what year? Okay, let me not do that.
What year was that one?
No, I won't say that because I didn't have a question around that. So.
Wow, is that what we're doing now? Okay, let me tell you. This one, 1992.
Wow, there's no. How old was I now? How old was I?
Well, that's the whole
That's
idea.
deep research. There's no way I would have
To make
done
you
that.
drink. My next question. Let's talk
92,
about directing. Let's talk about your film directing. And of course, you directed the hit film 7.
Yes.
And you're watching 7 of 7.
And yes, there are a lot of sevens in the world
Yeah.
that reflect.
And of course, this was massive everywhere, received widespread acclaim. What was the inspiration behind this film, by the way? You dreamt again.
Okay, no, I didn't dream. Well, I'll be honest with you, this is what happened. I had a dream for another film.
Okay.
And I was sitting down with, I think it was Kingsley Okoro.
Yeah.
And he was supporting me, he was trying to help me out with equipment and stuff. And he told me, look, this nobody wants to see a film about like a horror movie or something, because I had an idea of I want to make a film about a group of people who go to shoot a music video in an uncompleted building, and then things start happening. Yeah, so I mean, I thought that would be relevant to the audience, but it's like, think of something that is relevant to grassroots more. And then I got the idea of somebody who had to go and spend some time. Because what happened is I went to shoot a video in Ajegule. And then I just figured, okay, I mean, this is, you know, this is good. And what would it be like if we took someone who didn't know anything about it? So, okay, so how do I tell a story that was, and then I sat down and I said, okay, what if I get a character that had to spend an amount of time in Ajegule, so, and I know the antics that will happen. And King Hojay was like, okay, wonderful. Let me call a writer to start writing right now. And that's where that came from, and then we developed it. And I even remember calling Daddy Shoki and saying, look, we want to you know, and because like I said, NTA was Daddy Shoki used to walk to NTA when he was young. So he used to do projects there. Yeah. So when you were young, you'd see all these people. So there are a lot of people that they will still say, I remember you when you were this tiny, do you understand? When you were, I mean, unfortunately, I got to direct Sadiq Daba before he passed. Oh. Because he was in the film. And do you understand? And Sadiq Daba used to put me on his lap. Oh. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's how far. So he was lucky. So he was just, when he was seeing me, he was just like, it was surreal for him to actually then be taking direction from, because he, as the kid he used to scare me.
Why?
No, he used to like literally scare me, he would, and I would run away, and then he'd laugh.
And now you're telling me, action, silence on my set, sir. Amazing. Now let's talk about 7. This is a question you should know, Tosin.
Okay.
What's the total runtime of the movie 7?
1 hour 52 minutes.
Huh?
An hour 52 minutes.
Huh?
Yes.
Final answer.
That's my answer. 1 hour 52.
Should I tell you?
Tell me.
1:13.
That's not possible. That's not possible. That's wrong. It's wrong. No.
Are you whining?
I'm right. You're wrong.
Should we look for you to watch?
Google. An hour. It's not possible. No.
Yeah, open.
It's good. Not possible. I'm telling you, it's not possible. I don't know who sent you that one. It's not possible.
The battle line has been drawn. Yeah.
How would you even check this? Let me just Google it.
You don't have your movies on your phone?
No, I mean it's large now.
Oh.
How do you IMDb? You see?
How many? You missed it too, Abi?
I didn't miss it.
How many?
If we both miss it, what happens?
How many minutes?
It says 1 hour 53.
And you said?
52. But I mean, I think IMDb is just rounding it up. It's 152 something.
Okay.
You know why? Because I'm the editor, so it's hard for me to not know.
Why? So you always get involved in everything?
I mean, you know the thing about it is that when you're from our own era, so like guys who made music videos, me, Clarence, all these guys, you did everything.
Yeah.
At that time, it wasn't like now where. So but we did everything. So it's not a case where I wanted to, but at that point in time, it was a case of I might as well, because who's going to sit down with your baby and then massage it
and give it
massage
that
it well.
attention?
So I mean, so the things I usually do, maybe shoot, edit, and direct. Even Suspicion, I still shoot, edit, and direct.
Okay, so
I'm lucky there.
Let's let us.
If I win, don't you drink? If I get the question right, don't you drink?
Your turn.
Okay, my turn.
Yes, sir.
I wish I had other questions.
Why do you want to ask me hard questions?
No, I mean,
I've been asking you soft questions now.
I thought it was a friendly thing, but I realized it's not. Okay, this one you might know. Can you name Tosin Igho's most award-winning project and what platform is streamed on?
7.
Hey, you have to name what platform he named on and
Netflix,
how many awards did it?
So you're doing 3-part questions now again. Many awards. The AMVCA.
No, how many awards is it?
3.
Drink. It's 2. Was not. See, the strangest thing was the 7th. See, this is 7 of 7. 7 was nominated 7 times at the 7th AMVCA, and now I'm on 7 of 7 talking about 7.
For that, I didn't get the answer wrong. But let me try.
Just drink.
So 2 awards.
2 awards, 7 nominations.
7 nominations. Were you looking at taking them all?
Everybody always thinks they'll take them all now. But I know that they didn't just want to give me because they're like, I know, let's just give this boy. Because, you understand. But I hope I win some awards with Suspicion as well.
Looking forward to that one.
Yes.
Your next question. You know I should have taken half since I got the Netflix part.
And you got the Netflix part. Okay.
Your next question. Jesus. Do we have a tie now? No. 3 down instead, yeah.
So, this question is so simple, I shouldn't have even written it.
Well, I drank too.
Who in Tosin Igho's family has also made a significant impact in Nigerian industry?
I'm trying to remember. No, it's not Paul. Of course! It's the legendary Peter Igho.
So you do have there. Stupid question. Not stupid question, but.
So I'm not drinking?
You're not drinking. It's too easy.
So 3 down on Tosin's side.
I'm trying. It's 4.
2 down on my side.
How many more questions?
Only time will tell.
How many more
3
questions?
more questions to go.
I'm trying. Most people just drink everything now.
Just for drinking purpose.
Oh yeah, so I'm trying.
All right, we'll go on a quick break and of course we'll be back. Yes, sir. Tosin still right here. 7 of 7, director of 7. 7 nominations at the AMVCA. I'm trying to
on the 7th AMVCA.
On the 7th AMVCA. Yeah, the rapper. So let me leave rapping for rappers that left rap to be directing. And
I still rap. Once in a while. Still bust.
But not commercial.
No, I mean I just for fun, bust, make some records.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually working straight. I'm working on my next film is based on Afrobeats. Yes.
Why?
I mean, it feels like it might be the alcohol talking, sure. Just feels like we need like I just woke up one morning. I feel like we need like an 8 Mile. We need for Afrobeats. We need something hard that represents. Do you understand? Film-wise.
Will you cast an artist? So.
That's what I'm trying to figure. I mean, with things like that, what you do is you make the music first.
Okay.
You actually go to the studio and make the music first. So if the story I have is about a guy who comes from the ghetto and then excels, because I mean I think is the Nigerian story relevant.
All Nigerian artists are from the ghetto.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's the Nigerian story in that. But they have different backgrounds and things. So the other things are always involved.
Yeah.
So I hope the idea is I want to keep it young. That's the problem. You want to keep do you understand? So I don't know if I can cast in, but I mean you can surround him with.
Yeah. Definitely looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I feel like the industry needs that.
Yeah, true. Even now that everybody's screaming Afrobeats, just telling a story from the Nigerian aspect. Looking forward to that one. Yes, my next question, Tosin. You studied visual effects at AFDA South Africa.
Yes, I studied plenty things there.
Yeah. How did your education in visual effects, motion picture medium contribute to your work, especially in creating visually stunning projects?
And basically, I mean, if you when you want to do something, you have an idea, you know how to do it. It's like, I know the technical parts of creating a visual effect or whatever the case. And sometimes I do tests to make sure I shoot it the right way. So even if I'm not going to do the visual effects myself, whoever you're sending the footage to is like, okay, this guy knew what he was talking about and the time was. So it has helped immensely. Because visual effects, and the visual effects that I'm specialized on is the one that you never see. Yeah, it's stuff that you don't see, like logo changes, remove this person's shirt, this stain. So stuff that you won't even never notice is what I was mostly trained on. So sometimes I get help for the stuff that you actually notice. But I don't I don't do VFX like, let's say, I do VFX. So I mean, like even like I was telling someone, there's a scene in Suspicion where we were supposed to have a car accident, slow motion, and the car flies over someone's head. Yeah. And we did the visual effect, but it took away from the emotion of the scene, and we removed it.
It's always hard.
If we removed, because it was a case where you needed to stay, something happens, I don't want to give it, and you need to feel what, but that just removed away from the story, and you were focused on the VFX. So it was painful because you had spent time, and there's this slow motion of a car going over someone's head. Yeah. Do you understand? So, and it looks wonderful, but when I do tests, I let people watch it. Yeah. They ask you what happened.
And that's not the end.
And do you understand what happened? Okay, you forget the emotion, and that part is supposed to be so emotional. Yeah. So we had to remove the money spent.
Oh, wow. Now let's talk about the school you went to, which is the AFDA. What does AFDA stand for?
African South Africa. No. South Africa. I mean, I don't think they had a meaning for that thing. I know it was South African School of Motion Picture Media. I'm not sure why they had that AFDA. Let me drink. Is that what you're asking me? Huh? That's the question?
Yeah. What does AFDA stand for? Let me just drink.
I always knew the school as South African School of Motion Picture Media. I kind of never strangely, even if I spent 4 years there, I actually never asked or bothered. It just wrote South African School of Motion Picture Media.
Is this your final answer?
I don't know. If I knew, I won't be drinking. What's it called? Tell me.
You're actually right.
So why did you not let me drink?
No, I just said, is this a final answer? I said that.
No, because South African School of Motion Picture Medium doesn't AFDA.
Yeah.
So you tricked me there now.
I didn't though. I just asked you, is it your final answer? You were like, let me just drink. There's no way I will get it. It's 4 years that it's the South African School of Motion Pictures Medium and Live Performance.
That's what I'm saying. So but then why did they put AFDA?
You see that went there.
Can you imagine?
So fall down on your side, which is
the
whole idea. Yeah, like it. My next question, we touched on judging matters earlier. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you worked as an executive producer on the successful shows. You've done judging matters. You've done Love Comeback.
Yes, Love Comeback as well.
Yeah,
what's the reality is.
And you touched on the secret of the judging matter one. How do you balance creativity with the demands of production, by the way?
I mean, being a producer is different from being an executive, a director. It's because when you're producing something, there's a lot of understanding what you're producing and who you're producing for. Okay. It's like sort of like directing is creativity, producing is business. You know, so it's sort of like an example is the Nollywood industry is made for an audience. So you can't go and make a Hollywood film and sell it to what I mean is you can't use the Hollywood method of shooting a film for 8 months, spending all that money, and then now want to sell it to a Nollywood audience. You kind of have to understand that what you're doing is for what market. So when I'm producing something, sometimes you remove your creative hat and put it in the corner and say, okay, I'm producing this for this channel, this is the market, this is the content, this is how much time is allocated to whatever budget I'm giving. And then you can now say, all right, this is how I'm going to get across to it. So you separate it. When you're doing creative something, like you always have to, it's like selling beans. You have to sell it to who's going to buy it.
Okay. Talking about platforms, name 2 platforms that airs judging matters.
Showmax, DSTV.
Final answer, Tosin.
Showmax, DSTV, Go TV. Yeah, that's my final answer. Showmax, DSTV, Go TV.
All right, you're correct. Yeah. Africa Magic on DSTV and of course Showmax, the streaming platform. Your turn.
You see, at least.
So this is one of those proud moments again. 4 down on his side, 2 down on my side. So I guess I'll probably win.
This one you might not know. How old is Tosin Igho?
No, I did my research.
How old am I?
Jesus Christ. Do you want to give me a range?
Yeah, a range? I can give you a range between 30 and 50.
Wow.
That's a large range.
Thank you for helping.
30 and 50. Guess.
Oh.
40. I just turned 40 in September.
Ooh.
Yes. We're getting old.
He's a bad guy. OG. So
OG, yes.
yeah, OG before IG.
I mean, what else? There's so much has happened. I have to
yeah.
be old now.
Yeah.
Jonas.
Your next question.
All right, let me. What's the next question, sir? This is my last question, sir. Name a few music videos directed by Tosin Igho.
Oh, that's easy.
You said some, sir.
You did Daddy Shoki?
Yes, you already said some, sir.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. You said some of the artists, but you don't know the music videos.
You did Mohit's Booty Call.
Yes, okay.
I love that. Like that video when it came out. Nah. Yeah. I did my research.
You mentioned Samuel Okutu, but you don't know the music. One is not enough. You have to name like 3 now.
So I've done 2 already.
You've done one now. Just one.
Jesus Christ.
So 2 more. Oh, let me be shifting the alcohol.
Tosin Igho. And did anybody say yourself and Clarence Peters, you guys had like similarities in your video shoots? Did anybody?
No, just because both of us studied in South Africa.
Okay.
See the alcohol. That's because both of us studied in South Africa. I did 4 years. He did like 8 months, but we both studied in South Africa.
I did my research.
Hey, drink. I know it's been long. I haven't shot a music video in ages. Alcohol.
At least I got one.
Hey,
so I'm taking half.
Yeah, take half. I'll give you that right of half.
You shot your own video too.
Yes. If you can name the song. We're talking about 2008, 2007, 2005.
And I'm Gen Alpha, so.
Jonathan.
So Alpha B.
What Gen Alphas are what year to what year again?
They just gave it to us like last.
So you're youngin.
Last 10 years.
You're youngin. That's 10 years. See me, I'm chopping nonsense here.
So list, give us a list.
I mean, did Jimmy Jad too much? Kokporikpo face, Loving You Always face. I mean, there were like 4 videos from Mohit that time. It's Booty Call. What name was it? They were like just plenty videos at that point. Yeah. Most of their videos then, they just did a number of them in South Africa. Samuel Posu, Vector. I mean, there's a lot.
Do you miss that phase of your life?
That phase of my life. It was fun, sure. Because like I said, when I was doing music videos, especially when I was doing music videos in South Africa, it was fun.
So you were that go-to guy in South Africa?
I was the reason why they were coming now. Yeah. So I mean, you were in South Africa, and I was making money. I was making money, bro. And this is why I was making money. I hope my school doesn't get angry at this.
Spill.
The videos I was shooting, I was taking it. We're shooting on film, 35mm film, 60, and which was incredibly expensive.
True.
So the reason why I was getting it done and it was possible because I was taking those projects to my university. So I was in first year and my 4th year students, like they needed projects. So I would say I would provide the school with 4 music videos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so the whole budget of the video, 70% of it would just go to me.
Straight back to you.
Because the school would then cover the cost of the equipment, the editing.
You thief!
You understand? So I mean, I was just a smart young. I mean, like I tell people that.
Wow.
That like when I was in high school, when I was in secondary school, I used to sell mixtapes. I'd rap and sell mixtapes. I used to go to CMS and buy fake jewelry and sell to KC boys for 2K and sell 20. So I just had that
business sense.
I'm not like a business. I just had that. I don't know whether it was Igbo man brain. At that young age, at that young age, and I mean, you know, like it's only when I get older I realize, okay, maybe that was not the right way to go. And now I don't do things like that. But
disclaimer.
I just So I still have it, a full-fledged silver diamond necklace with my logo on, real diamonds. I mean, I didn't know what to do with the money. I was a stupid young boy at 17 doing that, buying cars and doing that kind of thing. Yeah.
Wow.
So it was fun. Like I said, I had my own modeling agency. So they do a video, I'll bring girls to like do music videos, I'll bring girls. So I mean, yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, at the time.
Amazing story. Yeah, 3 down on my side, 4 down on Tosin's side, 1 question more from me, and of course 1 more question from you. We'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, there's no way I'm losing, and there's no way Tosin is going to win. We'll be back. All right, yes, Tosin is still in the building. Hojay still right here in the building. It's about time for us to determine who will eventually be the winner for tonight. It's looking like me, so it's all right. Tosin, are you ready? Do you want to shoot in your last question?
No, you can go first. You can go first now.
So, yeah, you've already achieved so much. We talked about music videos and, of course, filmmaking. But what's next for you?
No, honestly, right now, it's film. Right now, like, as much as I've done film in the past, I think I've spent the last few years doing reality shows and TV shows so I'm 100, like I made 7 in almost 2019, and I made Suspicion now, and the plan is to make 1 film a year for the next year, so it's film.
Oh.
Yes, film for the next 5 years, film. And then I plan to go into education and things like that.
Yeah, so that people will pick from your brain.
Yes, so film.
Yeah. So how do you see the Nigerian film industry evolving, and what role do you think you can play in taking it to the next level?
I think, first of all, the only way Nigerian film industry can evolve is collaboration. And I think it's something that we're not really, I don't know if we are open to it yet.
Collaboration between
the film industry itself. I think the entertainment industry, the music industry, I see it's collaborative. I mean, I won't say maybe at the top level, but the middle scale level, there's a lot of collaboration and has helped the industry from producers to. I feel the film industry needs the full-fledged collaboration. I feel like when a film is made, the whole industry should come together, because we're trying to get to a point where the international world is going to be like, okay, no, these guys are, not to mess with, because I feel that's what I feel the industry needs, collaboration properly. I feel that the film industry in Nigeria is going to be the next music industry, the next Afrobeats thing. Do you understand? And it's growing. And I feel we just need to make sure that because the way I see it is every bad film affects all of us. So
well, true.
It affects all of us because,
Nigerian
yes, do you understand what I'm saying? So, and we're in an industry where maybe in 1 year there are 4 good films and 10 bad ones. So anybody who's, meet up people who say, I don't watch Nigerian films, Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And there's that stigma that, okay, it'll be all right, but it won't be on the level. So I think we need to collaborate to make sure the industry has a firm standing, story, cinematography, sound, everything. Then it's the point where we're now all presenting, and every film is good. If every film is good for 5 years, bro, my next film was going to
surpass it.
Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what me.
So did you hear about the story of Idris Elba set to play King Hojay in Things Fall Apart?
Yes.
What do you think about that?
It's a clear indication of what I just previously said. If we don't get on the level that the world is playing on, they will tell our stories. Do you understand what I'm saying? If we don't start representing ourselves, like, so they're like, okay, no, these people are a force to reckon with. Because now if 1 film does well, 10, they're going to be like, these people don't know what they're doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if every film, we get to a point where they will come and call us to come and do this. But now it's a case where they want to tell these stories, because these things that you're seeing happening, and this is just coming from a technical standpoint, it's not just because it's happening. The data shows that the youngest people in the world now are African. So that's one of the reasons why Afrobeats are big. And so it's not like they all know that we are the biggest population now, so we are the biggest market. So these films and these stories are going to be told. Look at Woman King, look at this one. If we don't get to a point where we're on the standard of which the world wants it to be, they will do it for us, because no one deliver. We'll go deliver them now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Talking about our story, looking at what Charles Opaleke is doing, if you had the opportunity to put any Nigerian story into film, what would that be?
Right now?
You've not thought about it?
A Nigerian story into film? I mean, I would definitely go to my own. I mean, like this is everybody's going to their own village. Everybody go. I would definitely go to my own rural areas and definitely develop something else. But they are very. I mean, there are so many stories.
True.
There's so many stories. I mean, like I probably can't even. There's so many books. There's so many, I think there's a book, I can't remember the name, but that's one I'm very intrigued in. Where it's a guy in a train and there's something about some spirituality of how they fight. I can't remember the name. I think it's alcohol. But I usually know the name, and I've been reading that book, and it's in my alley. Jonas now. Okay. I'll email you.
All right. My final question that will make you definitely drink. Since we're talking film, what is the highest grossing Nigerian film of all time?
That's easy now.
And
it's
so
not,
Tosin,
not
you did a 3-part question for me. I was waiting for you.
Okay.
So you have to give me the first, second, third, fourth.
I can give you the first two, because the first two are from the same person. Okay? Yeah, I think the first two are the same person. Isn't Funke Akinlele the first two films?
I don't know.
I would say
the highest grossing Nigerian film of all time.
I can't believe I forgot the name of this film. This was 2024, December. It started Timini, Funke Akindele. What's the card there?
Is the alcohol?
The alcohol, I mean. I know this name.
You can drink more.
I know the name of this film.
I know the name.
It's not a Mogeto. It's How can I forget? I just saw the name like an hour ago.
Yeah. So that's like the highest one.
What
about like the second one?
Isn't the second one Omogeto?
The second one Omogeto?
Yes.
The third?
Third. Let me check.
I told you guys I'm winning. I'm winning on this show today.
I'm ashamed, though.
So the name you're trying to remember. This is what happened to me when you did the Immaculate one. A Tribe Called Judah.
Yeah.
A Tribe Called Judah, because it's Timini, everybody. And the second one, Bukka Street.
Bukka Street.
Yeah.
I mean, Bukka Street was bigger than Omogeto.
Before Omogeto.
So Funke Akindele is actually number 1, 2, 3. You're well in trouble.
Then you can now put the wedding party.
The wedding party.
Yeah.
I mean, it just shows light to what the cinema game is requiring, and what the industry. I mean, like what the industry. But I also feel like other type of films would also do well. But I think Funke Akindele knows exactly how to market and promote the films for cinema.
Is there a thing with everybody now doing December now?
No, I think the problem because everybody's around December, and December is a holiday, so December to us is like our summer. Dirty December, everybody's around. So you have the most numbers around in the country.
It's not looking like dramatic and competition.
No, I mean, like I said, my perspective to it is that, you see where I'm coming from, is that collaboration is the key, not competition. If we were collaborating, it would mean it take us next time. So the industry needs to understand that it's right now we can compete later. When you understand but right now I think collaboration is what it needs to get us to a place where because I'm just be honest to you, to international respect for our films. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they don't watch our films, they don't love it, but I'm saying the international respect for our films is there.
All right, Tosin, your final question.
All right, let me go.
There's no way I'm losing, right?
I know that you can't miss this one. If you miss this one, I'll be surprised. Sure. What is the name of Tosin's major hit rap song?
To all my Ninja boys, salute.
Like I said,
Ninja boys.
Yes.
You shot that, right?
I shot that myself. Yeah.
I should have added that.
Such a long time ago.
So, looking at the table.
2, 2, 4. I tried now. I almost 2 down. 2. No, it's not even 2. It's 1.5.
No.
It's 3.5. 3, and this is half. So it's 3.5 and 2.
I'm Gucci, man.
Yeah, you won. Yes, you won.
Thank you very much, Tosin, for coming right here on the show. So, Suspicion. Who are the actors in Suspicion?
Suspicion comes out 28th November. Prime is a Prime original film. It stars Stan Nze, Omami Dada, Uzo Arukre, Small Mommy, Tina Imba, RMD, Shafi Bello, Francis Sule. There are lots of people. It's directed by me, and a lot of other people worked on the film.
Who stressed you on set?
You stressed me on set. And you don't want me to say. You don't want me to say. But somebody stressed me, oh. You don't want me to
Spill.
No, I'm not. No, man, bro. Somebody stressed. It's not like they stressed me. They just like, man, bro.
Don't worry.
How these people are.
Definitely looking forward to Suspicion coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end right here on 7 of 7. But before we wrap up, it's time to do what we know how to do best. We want to test your sobriety, and we'll do like a tongue twister.
Oh, wow. After alcohol.
It's a very cheesy one. It's a very popular one.
All right, that's cool.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
By the seashell. By the seashore. Seashells. She sells seashells.
I said it 5 times fast.
Oh, it's 5 times. Okay.
She sells
seashells by the seashore.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
5 times. She sells seashells by the seashore. 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 She sells seashells by. I didn't say that fast. Bro.
Yeah, you're good. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for tonight, folks. Join us next time for more trivia, laughs, and of course, drinks right here on the 7 of 7. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. Like I always say, do not drink and drive, or else you might spill your drink. Good night.
Good night.